Heartstopper Forever is almost here, and one question is keeping every fan awake: can Nick and Charlie's relationship survive the biggest change of their lives? The latest footage hints at emotional distance, difficult decisions, and moments that could test their love more than ever before. But is the movie really preparing us for heartbreak, or is it simply showing what growing up actually looks like? Let's break down my biggest predictions for the film, and why I think the ending might surprise everyone. I believe the movie will begin with optimism. After everything Nick and Charlie overcame throughout the series, they finally feel secure in their relationship. They're excited about the future, making promises to stay close no matter where life takes them. But almost immediately, reality begins setting in. For the first time, they're building separate lives. Nick is adjusting to university, surrounded by unfamiliar faces, new responsibilities, and experiences Charlie isn't sharing with him. Meanwhile, Charlie remains at school, continuing to grow more confident and independent with every passing day. That's where the emotional conflict begins. Not because they stop loving each other, but because they're learning how to love each other from different places. I think Nick's storyline will focus heavily on uncertainty. University gives him freedom, but it also removes the routine that once made his relationship feel effortless. Every phone call becomes something that has to be planned. Every visit feels shorter than expected. Eventually, he'll begin wondering whether distance is quietly changing the connection they worked so hard to build. Charlie's journey, however, may be completely different. Instead of struggling without Nick, I think we'll see Charlie discovering just how much he's grown. He'll become more comfortable with himself, strengthen friendships, and begin imagining a future that isn't defined by fear or anxiety. Ironically, that confidence could make Nick feel insecure. One moment from the trailer really caught my attention. Nick's reaction when someone appears interested in Charlie doesn't feel like simple jealousy. It feels like fear. Fear that life is moving forward faster than he expected. Fear that Charlie is changing while he's miles away. And honestly, that's a very real emotion. Another scene that stands out is the party sequence. Charlie appears relaxed, smiling, and fully present in the moment. Nick watches him from across the room, almost like he's seeing a new version of the person he loves. I don't think that scene represents distance between them. I think it represents acceptance. Nick slowly realizes that Charlie doesn't need to be protected anymore. He's finally becoming the person he always hoped he could be. Of course, long-distance relationships are never easy. Missed calls, different schedules, forgotten plans, and simple misunderstandings can quickly grow into much bigger problems when two people can't talk face-to-face. I expect the movie to explore those everyday struggles in a realistic way instead of relying on dramatic plot twists. The supporting characters will also play a major role. Heartstopper has always been about more than one relationship. Every member of the friend group is entering a new stage of life, facing decisions about education, identity, friendships, and the future. Their stories will likely mirror Nick and Charlie's journey, reminding us that everyone experiences change differently. As we approach the final act, I think the movie will intentionally make fans believe a breakup is inevitable. There will probably be emotional conversations, tears, and moments where both characters question whether love alone is enough. But I don't believe that's the message this story wants to tell. From the very beginning, Heartstopper has always chosen hope over cynicism. It acknowledges life's challenges without suggesting that happiness is impossible. That's why I think the ending will focus on growth instead of perfection. Nick and Charlie won't magically solve every problem. They still won't know exactly what the future holds. But they'll realize that lasting relationships aren't built on certainty, they're built on trust, communication, and choosing each other even when life becomes complicated. In the end, I believe Heartstopper Forever won't be about whether Nick and Charlie can avoid change. It will be about proving that real love doesn't disappear because life moves forward, it learns how to move forward together. So here's my question for you. Do you think Heartstopper Forever will end with Nick and Charlie stronger than ever? Or do you think the movie has one final emotional twist waiting for us? Let me know your predictions in the comments below, and if you watched until the end, leave a fallen leaf yellow leaf emoji so I know you're ready for the final chapter of Nick and Charlie's journey. I'll see you in the next one.